Welcome back to the Bluechip Breakdown, Vols fans. I'm your host, Bull. In today's video, we are going to be breaking down the film of our newest commit in Christian Gas, four-star linebacker from Eastside High School in Covington, Georgia, listed at 6'2" 220 pounds. This is a big one because we was able to beat out teams like USC and UGA. It's always big whenever you can beat out UGA for the in-state talent. I absolutely love his film. I mean, he is the truth. He's a stud, and we are going to take a look at his offers because I know a lot of people would prefer to look at it this way as opposed to trusting what On3 says with the star ratings and all that good stuff. But again, like I said, y'all, he is the truth. And I think that y'all will be very happy with this pickup after y'all look at this film. Let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so in the first play, we're going to have him up at the line of scrimmage, blitzing the quarterback. We're going to take a look. Okay, yes. So we're just seeing him getting after the quarterback, seeing how he looks at the Leo position. And boom, that first step is crazy. Reminds me a lot of a James Pierce, a Jordan Ross, and Colin Simmons also, for anyone who got to see him. He actually went on to Texas, but it's in that same ballpark, right? It's very impressive. We're talking about some guys that are going to be tops at the position as pass rushers. So that's very impressive. And now we've got him playing more traditional linebacker in pass coverage. Does a good job of getting to a spot first and foremost. So you love to see that. Gets good depth. Okay, takes away that wide receiver, tight end, whatever. But as soon as the ball is thrown, his transition is crazy out of his break. It looks very similar to like a safety, something like that. And then also at the point of contact, making this tackle. This is perfect textbook form. Very flush hit. And you can see that he arrives with some bad intentions. I would offer him just off of these two clips, y'all. I'm telling you that right now. Very impressive. So right here, we're going to have him in a red zone situation. He's playing in pass coverage again, and he's doing a good job standing up underneath this. And it looks like he's supposed to be having some help off the top, so I'm fine with that. But once the ball does get there, great job with the timing, anticipation, but also the explosion to be able to get up off of the ground. Got a nice vert, long arms. He's a playmaker. He's a football player. I love what I see so far. Now, here he's playing it kind of like an outside linebacker spot, about where I think he'll be playing at. For us, this is probably where he's going to make his bread and butter at, but boom. As soon as he identifies run, after the buzz, watch this, boom, buzz, sees the run, comes up quick. He's able to cover a lot of ground very quickly, and he's not one of those long striders either. He's just explosive. So this is definitely a very high-level athlete without question. And right here, we're going to have him coming off the edge again. Boom, gets there quick. He's able to bend. And he makes it look so easy, y'all. I mean, just the way that he's able to avoid the blocks, bend, and then get to the quarterback. The closing speed is just phenomenal. It's crazy. So very impressed with what I'm seeing right here. This is a field goal block. Boom. Boy, he is so twitchy. I mean, he's one of those twitched up guys without question. Boom. Beautiful work. Okay. Obviously, he's able to get his hands on that football. And again, y'all, he's just a playmaker. It doesn't matter offense, defense, special teams. I would actually like to see him play on offense just based off what I'm seeing. So now he's playing more in the middle of the box. So let's see what he does right here. Navigates through all of that muck, right? All the blockers. He's able to identify run, gets through clean. He's got a good nose for the football. That's something, too, that I'm definitely noticing. He's got just great instincts, and that's what you have to have playing that linebacker right here. We got him more in the box again. Look at that. Boom, reading, finds out where the quarterback's going, and he's able to sniff it out. Great closing speed. Keep on talking about that. But out in the open field, he's an athlete. He's a playmaker. And I know I keep on kind of starting these things over, but I'm just so impressed with what he's doing. The way that he's able to pretty much spy the quarterback right here. Typically, you know, if quarterbacks are a little bit faster, you might want to bring a secondary guy in for that. But he's a player that can just be a true linebacker and also be able to spot pretty much any quarterback, I believe, that we're going to be facing, whether it's in the SEC or in the playoffs. Very, very impressed with what he's doing here. Again, you're just seeing great fundamentals. Looks really good tackling. Let's see what he does right here from the left side. Is it going to be rushing? No. Oh, my gosh, dude. His filling capabilities. Watch the way he feels. You can tell he's very well coached. He's been playing linebacker probably for a while. At least he looks like he has. That was textbook. I mean, the way that he buzzed and then fills the hole with bad intentions, closes ground so quick. Watch this here. He's beating the offensive linemen that are coming up to the second level with speed. Watch this. Boom. Speed. Okay. And then this angle, he actually ends up behind this running back, but he still is able to close out because he's long, because he's fast. I mean, I'll tell y'all, I've already seen enough of we will let this thing keep on rocking and rolling. Right here on the outside, again, man, just identifies it well. Looks really good in his transitions. Okay. I mean, he changes directions. It's so fluid. Everything that he's doing, his body movements, all of that. You can just tell, especially to go along with that length. I mean, it's just, this is a no-brainer, y'all. I mean, I don't know what else I can say. This is definitely one of the better linebacker prospects that I've seen in a while. Very, very impressive film. It actually reminds me a little bit of like Arion Carter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how we were just going crazy over watching his film? This is very similar to that. And he might even be a little bit of a better athlete than Arion was coming out of high school. So look at this here. Okay, he's got several people blocking him. This is a stretch play. Does a good job of just maintaining leverage, fighting through, keeps on fighting and making a play, right? That does not even get back to the line of scrimmage. So you have to love that. This is very high level stuff. I don't think that it's going to take him a lot once he gets up on campus, gets into a college weight room. I mean, he still has a whole another senior season to go, but I don't think it's going to take him a lot to get acclimated to playing college football, even in the SEC. This looks like he's going to be able to pick it up very, very quickly. Boom, comes up, right? Watch this again. Okay, we're going to watch this one more time. Comes up, boom. And, he's able to change directions, makes a good tackle. Once he adds some more weight to the upper body portion, or to his upper body portion, of his frame, then, I mean, he's going to be an absolute and total thumper. It doesn't matter. I mean, he can play inside, outside. He can play Leo. It just, I mean, sideline to sideline, play him in pass coverage, play him as a spy. I'm seeing it, everything right here on this film. He can most definitely do it all. I mean, you can see why a lot of the analysts are kind of gushing over him, but I think that he might be a little bit underrated. And we're going to end it on that note. Let's go ahead and jump into his grades. Also, starting off with Christian's athleticism grade, it's very obvious to tell that he's a great athlete, right? Whether he's coming off of the edge or he's coming out of his breaks, he's extremely explosive, but he's also fluid enough to play out in space and change directions. He can bend around corners. He can get low. He can jump up high, get to the football. It just really doesn't matter. He's a phenomenal, phenomenal athlete. It's rare to see a guy that can play on all three levels, but he's definitely one that is athletic enough to do it without question. I'm going to give him 5 stars in this category. Next is toughness and physicality. And obviously, he's very tough. He's very physical. You can tell that he just arrives with very bad intentions. And he has great form while he's doing it. We've seen times when they're sending 2 and 3 people out there to try to block him. He's able to string it out. He holds his ground well. And again, he's just a straight up dog. I'm going to give him 5 stars in this category. All right, and now for Christian's run stopper grade. The first thing that I notice is his technique, his fundamentals. He's very fundamentally sound. He reads his keys, he buzzes, and then once he sees it, it's like seek and destroy. And he's so quick, he's so explosive that he's able to beat blocks, with his speed. He can also do it with his strength. So it doesn't matter if he's playing in the middle of the box or if it's on the outside. He's able to find ways to make plays, get around blocks. And I mean, he just looks good doing everything that I've seen him do on film so far. I love the way that he plays. I love his speed, his passion for the game. And again, just his technique, his fundamentals. People aren't going to be getting away from him once he gets to you. And he's probably going to be getting to you like 9 times out of 10. Doesn't matter what level he's playing on. He's going to be able to get to you. He's going to be a great run stopper. I'm going to give him 5 stars in this category. And last but not least, Christian's pass coverage grade. I think he looks very good here. We've seen him, whether he's playing in some sort of a zone where he's kind of underneath. Okay, we've seen that out in the middle of the field. We've also seen that in a goal line situation. He knows how to get to his spots. I think that just goes back to him being very well coached. But also, if he's standing on top of the routes, he's able to come up and, break on the football. He looks really good in and out of all of his transitions. Looks like he also has good hips. But just to be able to break up on the football like a safety playing at linebacker, oh yeah, we're going to give him 5 stars in this category as well. Now it's time to recap Christian Gass's grades. We gave him 5 stars as an athlete, 5 stars in toughness and physicality, 5 stars as a run stopper, and 5 stars in pass coverage, which obviously brings his blue chip overall grade to 5 stars. He's the truth, y'all. I mean, I love what I've seen from him on film, and I've watched this film several times, but it just seems like I picked up on more and more every single time that I watched it. But he's a guy that truly can play, I would say, all 3 levels if we need him to. But for us, gonna primarily be a box guy, and you have to be very excited about his length, his speed, all of that, his toughness, and also the way that you can tell that he's a football player and he understands this game on a very high level. This is a big one for Coach Ings. We're asking ourselves, can he recruit on this level? Well, he damn sure can, and he went out and got him a very good player. Very excited about this one, but y'all let me know y'all's thoughts down in the comments section. And as always, please make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share with your friends, family, and other volunteer fans. We'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks. Peace.